Welcome, I'm so glad you're here for the presentation on the SHARE Abundance Easy Business Builder platform. I'm sure that you're going to find that what we offer will be unique and interesting, and I know that what's covered will also be of practical use in helping you achieve more success in life, no matter what that means to you personally. It could be better relationships, better health, more time freedom, or becoming debt-free, etc. Success in today's world is often measured by possessions or cash, but true success is in finding happiness, and that cannot be bought. It can only be found through being of loving service. However, it's not wrong to have ambitions and desires that, if fulfilled, will bring you moments of pleasure on your journey. What we've put together for you is something anyone can easily do and make a very strong six-figure income. No special skills are needed and no big investment is required. In fact, you can get started absolutely free because we want to make this available to anyone and everyone regardless of their current situation. All I ask is that you take the time to evaluate what we're doing here and then make an educated decision. Weigh up the pros and cons with an open mind and follow your heart. And at the end of this presentation, I'm going to give you absolutely free and without any obligation 2 very precious tools that will help you find true success, whatever that may mean to you personally. Now let's proceed with letting you into all our secrets. What is the EBB and why does it exist? EBB is a part of SHARE Abundance, and our mission is to spread rays of hope in the hearts of the poor and forsaken, kindle courage in the hearts of the despondent, and light new strength in the hearts of those who think they are failures. Because of this, we differ from most websites, opportunities and businesses, etc. We are in fact a community fostering love for all, and we treat everyone equally, regardless of any superficial differences such as class, creed, colour, nationality, gender, education, financial situation, or anything else that may spring to mind. As a community, we encourage interaction and we create wealth within the community through service to one another, and so help thousands of families throughout the world that are currently struggling below the poverty line. However, to be effective in this requires the currency we use in our economy to have value globally by initially providing services and products of value, and then, as people realise that our currency is stable and tends to consistently and continuously increase in value, it will achieve global adoption in the same way that Bitcoin or Ethereum have been adopted. The income we receive from sales is distributed approximately 80% in commissions, and the remaining 20% is used to cover the admin costs and further increase the liquidity of our currency. So, in effect, every penny of the proceeds is used in some way for member benefits. We are all individuals, but with one common cause. Although there is no I in team, it's important that each member can benefit without limits because they have individual heaven-awarded responsibilities to maintain themselves and others. Because our philosophy is not one of corporate profit, we're able to look at things with a different perspective and with a community goal of banishing poverty on a global scale, whilst also providing a very lucrative commission structure for a much needed service, which is the EBB, and that stands for Easy Business Builder. In fact, there are billions of people online who are seeking to make extra money to improve their standard of living and become debt-free. However, it's also a fact that the vast majority, most statistics state from 80% to as high as 94%, fail and often incur additional debt whilst in search of the elusive income that's been promised to them. What we have in the We Share Abundance Easy Business Builder is something that anyone can do, enjoy and profit from without ever needing to put their hand in their pocket. It's simple, it's easy, and it's fun. Yes, we have different levels of participation and profitability, but these can be attained from income generated. Many wish to move faster and can buy higher levels if they have available capital. $100 is the maximum investment. But what I want to stress is that we don't want you to borrow money to be a part of our community. It's not necessary or recommended. We have many members who've started totally free and are now achieving at our top level. It just took them a little longer to get there. Now, I could spend hours going into details of what we offer, but you really want to know how much you can make and how easily, right? What's in it for me? So I'm going to show you some examples. What you get in each level and additional benefits, etc., can be found in the PDF that you can download below this video, and it's also in more detail throughout our website. I want to stress that the following are purely examples and not guarantees of income. What you make will depend on the effort that you put in. And they're also based on everybody joining at the $100 level, for simplicity's sake. This $100 level is chosen because it's where everyone aspires to be, and it's our most popular level because it has the most benefits and is where you make the most money. So if I could show you how to become a multimillionaire within 2 years and without stress or risk, would you take a look? Or would you close your mind and say that's not possible? Because that's exactly what I'm about to illustrate now. It's simple, it's fun, and anyone can do this, regardless of skill or experience. And it's not hype or BS. We're able to do this because we're not concerned with corporate profit, and so what would normally go to lining the pockets of the originators of some plan is actually going into your pocket instead. And I want to show you the power of one. The power of one can be many different things, but I want to show you the power of one in 2 ways. One, simply introducing 1 member per month. That's all you have to do. And the second thing is, by doing that, you will qualify for our Power of One bonus plan, which is probably the easiest and most profitable bonus plan anywhere, online or offline. Your income comes in a 2-part plan. Part 1 is a simple 2-tier commission structure, which you've probably seen before. There's you at the top, and there's your first level affiliates. Those are the people that you personally refer. And then there's your second level affiliates. Those are the people that the first level refer. And we pay you equally on both levels. 10% on tier 1, which is your personal sales, and 10% on tier 2, sales made by your personal referrals. Plus our amazing Power of One bonus, which can double your commissions. And part 2 is a reward on your group activity, right the way down to infinity. This is the part that is more often than not pocketed by the company that you're working for. And there are 3 levels that can be achieved. And we call them the builder level, the coach level, and the leader level. And they all have increased benefits. To qualify as a builder, you need 10 personal Warrior Chief referrals. That's people at that $100 level. And you need a group volume of $25,000. To qualify as a coach, you need 25 personal Warrior Chief referrals and a group volume of $50,000. And to qualify as a leader, you need 50 personal Warrior Chief referrals and a group volume of $100,000. Now, I know that some of you will see these group volumes and think them unachievable. I'm going to show you just how easily you will make these volumes and much more. We make it easy for you. And I'm not even going to show you the rewards for the coach and leader. I'm simply going to blow your mind with just the builder qualification. How easy it is to attain and the massive cash rewards that it offers. And the other levels I'm going to leave to your imagination. What is important though is self-esteem. Dr. Maxwell Maltz said our self-image and our habits tend to go together. Change one and you'll automatically change the other. The limits that you may feel are all self-imagined and are open to change at any time. Habits are only hard to break when your desire for change is inhibited by who you feel you are, and that you can change at any time that you make up your mind to do so. And this lack of self-esteem can hold you back from being, doing and having everything that you want in life, because you'll never make more than you subconsciously think that you're worth. So as a part of the benefits of qualifying as a builder, you'll receive the Procter Gallagher flagship product of Thinking into Results. That's a $6,250 value, absolutely free. Now, you'll also earn 2% on the total value of your group. This may not sound a lot, so I'm going to now go to a spreadsheet to explain how the 2% works and the power of one bonus. Right, here we are at the spreadsheet, and I want to just run through the levels. We have 7 levels in the Easy Business Builder. First level is free, we call them a dreamer. The next level is a believer. They're getting a little bit used to us, and that's $2 a month. They then seek to expand their horizons, become a pioneer, $5 a month. Scouting for the wagon train and for the other pioneers, $10 a month. As a wagon master in charge of everybody, including the scout, it's $20 a month. And as you journey on, you become a warrior for $40 a month and a warrior chief for $100 a month. And we're going to deal with the warrior chief level because it's where everybody aspires to be, because it has more benefits and you make more money. The warrior chief level also includes passive income from our bonus pool. I want to stress that that is passive income. It's not necessarily a passive profit. What you get from the bonus pool will vary each month depending on how much goes in there. It could be more than your monthly subscription. It could be less than your monthly subscription. It's just an added perk for being at that top level. And it's totally passive. So we're dealing with everybody being a warrior chief, and that is $100 a month. And we're looking at introducing personally just one person a month, and your team members doing exactly the same, introducing one person a month. And so I want to show you how that builds first of all, so ignore the other columns. Let's look here. Down the left, we've just got the number of months, and we've taken it over 2 years, roughly 25 months, because that is 2 breakpoints in our infinity bonus, which we'll go into at a later stage. But you need 10 personal referrals to qualify for the first level of the infinity bonus and 25 to qualify for the second. So here we have tier 1. This is your personal referrals. It's tier 1. And as you can see, because we're just referring one person per month, we're showing one person being added in every month consistently. And this third column is cumulative total in your tier 1. So if you're putting in one person a month, in month 2 you've referred 2, and that is shown here as 2. In month 3 you'll have referred 3, and that's shown as 3, and so on. So tier 1 and the cumulative tier 1 shown in this column here under the cumulative. And what happens with your tier 2? Well, in month 1 you don't have any tier 2 that are referring anybody, but we've got them referring. This is your tier 2, your team referring just one person each, the same as you. So in month 2 the person that you referred in month 1 refers one person. So that's the one person there, and that is the cumulative for tier 2. In month 3, in tier 2, you now have 2 people being referred. That 2 added to the 1 before is 3, so you've now got 3 people in tier 2. In month 4, you can see how this builds. You're still referring 1 a month, but you've now got 3 people referring 1 each, which is the 3 here, added to the 3 that were in there last month. So you've now got 6 in total in tier 2. And you can see how this continues to build. Yours is building just 1 at a time, but your second tier is increasing more and more because there are more people referring people as you build your first level. So you can see that after a year, you've referred 12 people, but you've got also 57 people now on your second tier. And if we take it down further, 24 months, you've referred 24 people, 267, 25 months, you've referred 25 people with 291 on your second level. So that's how your income will build through building over 2 tiers. It's a lot more powerful than just being paid. For example, if we paid you to 20% on tier 1 rather than 10% on tier 1 and 10% on tier 2, it's much more beneficial for you. Now we have a fast start bonus, so let's get on to the commissions. We'll move on to the commissions. The fast start bonus says that anybody that you personally refer, that first month that they come in, you receive 100% of the fee. So whatever they pay, whether they come in at a $2 level or a $100 level, you get 100% of that fee in month 1. So you've referred 1 person at the $100 level. Your commission on tier 1 is $100. Nothing on tier 2 because there's nobody in there. Total of $100. Now understand that you have to be at the same level to receive these commissions. If you were only at a $2 member and you referred somebody at $100, you would only get that 100% on the same level that you're at, which is $2, and then you would get 5%, the same as a free member, on the other $98. So that's why people want to get up to the top level as quickly as possible. That's where the most can be earned. Let's look at month 2. You've now got 2 personal referrals and 1 on tier 1. You get $100 for the person you've introduced this month. You get 10% on the $100 that the person you referred last month is paying you. That's $110. You're not going to get anything for that 1 person in tier 2 because his whole $100 is going to the person that referred him. But you'll see how this builds. We take it down to month 3. You've now got 3 people. You've got 3 people on tier 2. 2 of those are new people. You're not going to get anything for 2 of those, but you're going to get $10 on the $100 for the person that was introduced the month before. So that's that $10 in tier 2. You've got $100 for the person that you introduced this month, and you've got $10 off each of the other 2 people that you referred in months 1 and 2. So you're getting $120 on your personal referrals, and you're now getting $10 on your tier 2 referrals. And you can see that your tier 1 is going to grow steadily by $10 a month, because every month you bring in somebody, you get the full payment on that person, the 100% fast start bonus. But all those people that have previously been referred by you, you're now earning $10 a month on. So it's going up steadily. And you can see that tier 2 is trying to catch you up, and it eventually catches you up here in month 9, where your tier 2 commissions are actually a little bit more than your tier 1 commissions now, because you've got 27 people in tier 2 and you still only got 9 in tier 1. But your total now is 370. You can see how your total is going up. Goes up slowly at the beginning, but you're always in profit as long as you just maintain that 1 a month. Everybody maintains that 1 a month. You will always be in profit. In fact, you'll always be in profit, even if these people did nothing. As long as you do 1 a month, you will gradually grow your income, and you'll see how it grows here. When you bring in the tier 2, you can see how that grows a lot faster. And so you got $670 a month coming in at the end of a year. Not a fortune, but it certainly would buy you a very nice car, maybe even a very small mortgage. And if you look how this grows, you can see that you're earning over $2,000, well over $2,000 in 2 years, and over $3,000 a month in 25 months. And that alone is quite a decent reward for introducing just 1 person a month, and your team introducing 1 person a month. But if you wanted to step that up and you decided that you would introduce 2 people a month, remember that the average that people bring in a program like this is round about 2.8 people a month. Now, nobody can bring in 0.8 of a person, can they? But what it means is some people will perhaps bring in nobody. Other people will bring in 3 or 4 or 5 a month. The average is around 2.8 industry-wide. So for you to bring in 2, you're still doing less than the industry total. But you can see now how that changes everything here. Tier 1, you're bringing in 2 a month, so it's going 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. By the time you get down to 12 months, you've got a cumulative of 24 people. And your tier 2 is going up because you're introducing more people. It's increasing your tier 2 potential, even though they're only bringing in 1 each. So now you're making over $1,300 in 12 months and over $5,000 in 2 years, over $6,000 in 25 months. Just very basic. 2 people. If we said that everybody's going to bring in 2 people, then you can see how that moves things up again, because your tier 2 is now growing at a faster rate than before as well. And you can see that below the industry averages, at just 2 people each, you'd be making over $2,000 in 12 months, over $10,000 a month in 2 years, and over $11,000 a month in 2 years and 1 month, 25 months. But we want to look at minimums. We're going to bring this back down to 1 and 1. So we're getting back down here, well below the industry standards. You're still going to be making over 600 in 12 months, round about 3,000 in 2 years. That does not take into account the power of 1 bonus. So I want to show you that now. So here you can see your commissions based on 1 person a month. You introducing 1, everybody in your team introducing 1, and we had a total of 670 after 12 months. So this is exactly the same. I've just slid across a little bit to show you a bit more. Now the power of 1 bonus works in this way. All you've got to do is introduce 1 person in the previous month, and you will get the basic bonus. It doesn't matter what level they come in at, as long as it's a paid level. So they can come in for $2 a month, they can come in for $100 a month. You, by introducing 1 person in the previous month, are paid a 10% bonus. And that goes up every month that you're consistent for 6 months. So as long as you don't break the chain, as long as you refer just 1 person a month every month as a paid member, you will get an additional bonus, an increase in the bonus. So it would go from 10% because you referred somebody in month 1, 15% because you referred somebody also in month 2, 20% because you referred somebody in month 3, 25% because you referred somebody in month 4, 30% because you referred somebody in month 5, and if you do it for 6 consecutive months, we whack that up to 50% bonus. So that's an increase of 50% on your total for just doing that simple thing, one person a month. It gets you into the habit of doing this. What I want to point out is if you were to miss out perhaps in month 3 and not refer anybody, you would get no bonus here. It would be 0. You wouldn't get the 20%, you wouldn't get the 15, you wouldn't get the 10, you get 0. You've got to refer somebody in that month. And when you refer somebody the next month, you wouldn't be back up at 30%, you would start again at 10%. So it's important that you maintain this pattern. You get into the habit of referring at least one person every month, even if it's just for $2, and you will make that basic power of 1 bonus, which could be as much as 50% after 6 months. Just keep doing it, keep doing it. It never gets above 50% in the basic bonus, okay? So what is the elite bonus? Well, any month that you refer a warrior chief at that $100 level, we double the bonus. And this goes up based on what you had. So if you refer, as you have, a warrior chief for $100, instead of getting 10%, you're going to get 20%. Next month, it's going to double again to 30%. Next month, 40%. Now, suppose in this month here, you only referred somebody that wanted to come in at $2. You would still get your 25%, but you wouldn't get the extra, so it would be 25% here. But we've based this on always, every month, getting somebody for $100. Now, if you did only get 25% this month, it wouldn't affect your elite bonus the next month, as long as you're consistent here and you're up to 50% here and you refer somebody at that $100 level, we're still going to double that bonus. So this is the important one to keep going. This is the one where you don't want to ever slip up, even if it's getting somebody in for just $2. You want to keep this going because that is your basic bonus. The elite doubles it on any month that you've referred somebody that joins at the top level, $100. Okay? So as we're dealing in $100 all the time here, we're showing this as always being achieved. So your power of 1 bonus is a 20% increase on everything except your fast start bonus. We can't pay you any more than 100%. So you get that bonus on everything except the fast start bonus. Here you go, 20% of the $10, $2, so your total income is $112. And that doesn't seem like very much increase, but this is very powerful as you get higher and higher up. And you can see that down here where you would have had $670 after a year, you're now making $1,240 after a year. And if we go down to 2 years, instead of it being under 3,000, it's over 5,000. And instead of being just over 3,000, it's almost 6,000. So it's a big bonus. It's very easy to achieve. You've got to keep this basic bonus going. That is what you must concentrate on, the basic bonus. If you keep your basic bonus going, you'll never have any trouble, because even if you miss out on the elite bonus 1 month, you can still recapture that and get that 100% in any following month. So always make sure that you qualified for the basic bonus, regardless of whatever else happens. And that's how the basic plan works. And that in itself is pretty good, and that's what most companies would give you. But you've got to understand that where we talked about you building this team, this group before, and let me go back over here. This is the group you're building. 12 plus 57, 69 in your group, okay? Get down here, 25 plus 291, 316 in your group. But that isn't really true. And that's what most companies are pocketing a fortune on, because your group is actually going down far deeper than 2 tiers. And we're going to compensate you for that We're going to make sure that you get paid on the whole group that you're building. And that can be massive. Suppose 10 levels down, somebody introduces a real heavy hitter that starts introducing thousands of people. You would never benefit from it in this, but you will in our infinity bonus, and I'm going to show you that in just a second. So what I want to show you here now is the real value of your team building effort. We're still looking at only one person a month from both you and your team, but you can see now that we're going down multiple levels how this builds a lot faster, the cumulative team that you have. You still going up, just 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. After 12 months you've got 12. But look at your team, it goes 1, 3, 7, 15, 31. As you're getting down, you can see you've got 4,000 people in your team here, plus your own 12, 4,090, almost 4,100 people. And look how this grows, look how it grows, look how it's grown in 2 years. You've got 16 million people in your group. You would never see these, you would never know about them. But they're there and they're part of you building, and that's everybody just doing one a month, one a month, one a month, getting into that habit. 1 a month, I'm earning my Power of One bonus. 1 a month, I'm earning my Power of One bonus. 1 a month. And this is the result, and it's massive. And this is where most companies are making a fortune. But we're in this to share everything with you. So let me show you some numbers. Now, to qualify for this bonus, you've got to do a little bit of work. You've got to introduce one person a month for 10 months. You've got to be consistent. You could introduce 10 people in month 1 and qualify provided your group volume is high enough. If you're introducing 2 a month, you'll get there a lot quicker. But 1 a month for 10 months and you'll qualify for the first level of the bonus. And I'm only going to deal with the first level because that is enough to blow your mind and you're going to think this is amazing, and I'm going to leave it to your imagination for the other levels. But here, if we look at this, as you're building your group volume here, it starts out with just $100 because that's all you've done. There's just you for $100 in month 1. But it grows 300, 700, 15. By the time it's got down to you having introduced 10 people, your group volume is now showing here $102,000. That's what you're actually bringing in through your efforts of just one person a month and helping everybody else get one person a month. Just teaching, training, motivating them to just do that one person a month. You are now responsible for $102,000 worth of income through your group. Now, there's some things that get paid out of that, of course. One of them are administration costs. There's about $20,000 worth of administration costs involved in that. There are commissions that we've paid out, $57,368 paid out in commissions on that to various people. But it still leaves almost $25,000 that would normally go into the company's pocket. We want that to go into your pocket. And so we're paying you a percentage on that. And every other member gets a percentage on it when they get to that level. So let me show you what that's worth in real terms. You are introducing one person. Your team are all just introducing one person. You have to be a warrior chief. And this is based on bringing in warrior chief members, $100 each. You have to bring in 10 personal referrals. It doesn't matter whether you do 10 in your first month, whether it takes you 3 years, whether you do it in 2 months, whether you do it at 1 a month, 10 months, which is what this example shows. And you have to have a group volume of just 25,000. Now, I know when you've seen 25,000 initially, you've probably thought, 25,000, I can't do that. Look at these numbers. Okay, we've taken 20% out for admin. What I've done here is I've taken your commissions from the the numbers that you've seen before in your different months. You can see how it went from 100 to 112, 139. After 12 months with your power of one bonus, you were making over $1,000. But let's have a look at it now with the bonus. Just that first level of bonus qualification, 10 personal, $25,000 volume in your group. You can see here that your group volume has resulted in unpaid income, and this is the bit that we can calculate your profit on. We can't calculate it on the whole lot because we've already paid out admin and commissions and everything else. But the unpaid income that would normally go into the company's coffers, we're now giving that to you as a bonus for having referred 10 people with a group volume of over 25,000. Well, your unpaid income is almost 25,000. So your bonus is $489. But you've also qualified for the maximum power of one bonus because you've been introducing one Warrior Chief member in every month. So you've got that elite bonus. It's the maximum power of one. And that is doubling your income at this stage. Okay, after 6 months, it's doubling. It's 100%. So that 489 now becomes 978. So in month 10, your income jumps from around 600 or 700 to 1798 because this bonus kicks in. And look at how this bonus develops as your group grows and as you come down. 12 months where you were getting $1,240, you're now getting over $5,000 in just 12 months. I'm going to scroll down. Hang on to your hats. Look here. Month 20, your income is over $1 million every month. How have you done it? You've introduced one new Warrior Chief member every month, and everybody in your group has done that. One new member. Now, not everybody's going to do it. Not everybody will introduce one member a month. But the average nationally throughout this industry, not nationally, internationally, globally, throughout the whole industry, is 2.8 people. We're looking at one person a month for everybody. And in 20 months, you've got over $1 million here in total income, much of it coming from your bonus. Okay, if we'd have left you happy with your $3,700, you'd been, oh wow, I'm doing great, $3,700 now. Over $1 million a month. You will become a multi-millionaire in 2 years with this program if everybody on average brings in one person a month, one person a month, one person a month. That group volume is going to pay you hugely. Now, that group volume here is shown without it being anybody else involved that qualifies at that level. If you've got somebody else in your downline that qualifies at that level, when you hit those people and you're at the same level, your bonus will stop. So this is a maximum. It could be less. However, by the time you get down here and you've got 25 people in, your bonus doubles. And it's not shown as doubling here. This is still shown at the same level. But when you reach somebody that is at the level below you, they're getting their percentage. You're getting twice as much as them. So if you get of what their income is, it's the same as going down to infinity. But for example, you're earning now 4% and they're getting 2% on the group volume. So when you get past them, you're getting 2%. And that goes on through the 3 different levels. You will become very, very wealthy. All you've got to do is stick with this plan. If you don't believe it, doesn't matter. What would you do if it only happened 10%? You know, if you're only making 100,000 a month and it never got more than that. Are you going to be too upset? I'd be upset because I'd see the potential here. But you might be happy with 100,000 a month. But I want to warn you, you will never generate more income than your self-esteem says you're worth. So it's very, very important to build your self-esteem, and we're going to give you the tools to do that, to make sure that you're not going to hit that glass ceiling that says, oh, I'm only worth $5,000 a month, or $3,000 a month, or $2,000 a month. You're going to have unlimited vision, unlimited self-image. Say, I am worth this because I am building this group volume for We Share Abundance for the benefit of everybody in our community. Wow, wasn't that amazing? So who's excited? I hope you're as excited as I am, because it's a really amazing opportunity for everyone. So all you need to do now is use the buttons below to get your 2 free gifts as promised, and then get started making money today. It's free to register, and you can start at any level you choose. So start now. Gift number 1 will help your self-esteem. Gift number 2 will make sure that your goals are set correctly and that you are going to reach them. Step 3 is taking action, getting started right away. You can be making money today, spending it tomorrow. God bless.